What up, y'all? I'm over here live this New Year's. Doing this New Year live. How y'all doing? What up? If y'all here, just go ahead and dang. I got text messages coming in. I'm sorry, you guys. Uh, Doing some work with other people. I need to go ahead and just charge up my iPad. Where that mug at? How everybody doing? How everybody doing? Happy New Year's, man. Happy New Year's to you too. I don't know if I hit the home button, you know what I'm saying? If I hit the home button, will it like mess up, you know what I'm saying? I haven't done this yet, so it is what it is. Also, battery kind of on low. Battery on like 23. So, just trying to see what's good. Happy New Year, success and prosperity coming your way. Thank you. Same to you. Same to you. Yeah, you do gotta stop procrastinating, man. Go ahead and get started, though. Go ahead and start your business. Happy New Year's, bro. Have a blessed year. Same to you. Same to you. It's day one. It's day one right now. We got, 364 more days, So, I want to see what you guys are doing. I do kind of want to update you guys. I do want to update you guys on what's going on. So, let me see. I don't know if I even talked about this on the channel yet, but like earlier this year, earlier last year, around like July or August, I got into I didn't even hit the person. There was no I guess crash or anything like that. The guy, tried to say it was a crash, whatever, man. But I got into an altercation where like a guy said I hit and ran, and the police got me, and basically now I got court. You know what I'm saying? So all of last year, like from like August to like I don't know, it was like December 28th. You know what I'm saying? I've been trying to get this lawyer up or whatnot, paying on this lawyer. So I finally finished paying that off on like December 28th. So I don't even have to go to court. You know what I'm saying? I got the lawyer going to court for me. But man, when I say stressful stuff, and then on top of that, the child thing is, all this stuff is stressful. I've been away from the computer. I think, what was it? Early July, like, or was it June and July? I was uploading every day. Y'all remember that? Like, it was an everyday upload. I need to get back in the light. Let me sit down. It was an everyday upload. Kind of sick too, by the way. I don't know. Everybody getting colds and stuff. It is what it is. But no, early June, July, we had like we had like an everyday upload, and it was really cool and stuff like that. But then I got hit with the real, you know what I'm saying, about the child. My father since it's kicked in, so I wanted to be there for my kid. So I did what I had to do, which was, focus more on like what was gonna make like money, you know what I'm saying? So I can house, put him in a house, or at least put him in a crib. And then I got hit with the whole, thank you, Jennifer. Same to you. So I got hit with the whole hit and run thing, which was kind of bogus too. So man's had to make money. Golly, my phone about to die. I'm gonna have to put you guys on a table real quick while I run outside and grab my charger. Nah, I got a charger in the front room. I'm tripping. So I got hit with like the real, early on. And but this year, now that I got like a lot of that stuff cleared off my name, I know I want to move in a different way. So get this going. Man, I was having all kinds of car problems this year too, like last year. Just all kinds of car problems. But it is what it is. How everybody doing today? What's y'all's goals for this year? I know for me, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick up a part time. I'm gonna pick up a part time, and I'm gonna use that part time to finish funding some of the stuff that I got going on. Cause I'm not even like, and it's good to have a part time too. I'm gonna tell you guys that why. I'm gonna tell you why in a minute. But I wanted to pick up a part time so I can fund some of like my advertisements and stuff like that and pay artists, because I want to transition into like, I mean, I don't want to do the work anymore. I want other people to do the work. I just want to talk about it. You know what I mean? Uh, and let me turn this light on. And I can't do that if I'm always the one doing the work. Like, I don't want to be the artist for everything. You know what I'm saying? Well, this is why you hire help. So I want to do something like that. Get that out the way instead. But yeah, I want to transition more into like a boss instead of being a worker. So that's what I'm trying to do this year. Also, it's kind of good for you guys. If you guys have started a business, you got your like, what is it? You got like your what do you call it? The 1098 Ts. You know what I'm saying? You got the 1098 Ts, and you're also working. You know what I'm saying? If you're working and you got a 1098 T, that is tax credit. You know what I'm saying? So get you a job early in the year, work it for like, I don't know, I think it's like 4 or 5 months. You know what I'm saying? Also while developing your business, and then towards tax time of next year you get tax credits. I think that's how that works, you know what I'm saying? My mom was telling me about that. I think she was telling me about that like back in 2015 or something like that. It went over my head because I was like, if I'm working for myself, why would I want to pick up a job? Because I'm not going to be able to put all of my focus into that, you know what I'm saying? But she was like, no, get the job, use that to fund your business, write that off in taxes. When you get what is it, the W-2, you can file that and your 1098 T, you know what I'm saying, from the online businesses that you're using, and that'll be a nice tax write-off, nice tax credit. Yeah. Yeah, dodging taxes, using write-offs. And that's just, something that I was always I was told, but it went over my head, and I was like, oh dang, I could do that. You know what I'm saying? Because when I started off with Spreadshirt, it was like 2015. I started doing I started off with a business called The Field Show. And I think I told you guys this story. It was like a marching band group that I started on like Facebook, and we would sell T-shirts on Spreadshirt. I think I still got one, like a shirt that I had made. But yeah, when I started selling that, like I think I sold like, I don't know, at the time I was loser. I think I sold like 10 of them. Well, that was winter because like that was like my first year doing it. I sold like 10 like sweatshirts, um, and they were all to like band directors. But when I sold them, they sent me a 1098 T at the end of the year in the mail, and I used that to write off on my next taxes. For that year's taxes, I used that to write off, my taxes, and I got a bigger return. So that's, I mean, I'm not saying that I'm not like a legal guy into this. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that type of person, but I do know that is one way to cheat that system. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to exploit that, do that definitely. So show was working for myself, and I was working for like the library at the time too. So it was definitely helping me out. Happy New Year, Chandra. Like, I got your text message. I wanted to text you back. Um, I'm gonna call you after this live, so definitely be near your phone. See what's going on. I'm all over the place, man. Look, nah, I can't even say it. But this year's been great. This year's been great. I'm trying to get Smiley Outfitters into different boutiques and stuff like that. I've been calling around, talking to some people, networking. I'm gonna start going to some like networking events and stuff like that to talk to people. Happy New Year to you. How can you talk about future business opportunities? How can talk about future? business opportunities. How can we talk about future business opportunities? Are you talking about me and you? Are you talking about you yourself? Are you talking like to like people that you want to get investors into? Like how you want to? I'm not sure what you mean about talk about future business opportunities. I know you want to set yourself up to talk about it. So like have a business plan, have like a elevator pitch, which is like 30 seconds explaining what your business is about. Um, have a presentation, okay? Sometimes you need a presentation, so the person would be like, do you have like a portfolio or something like that? Have some pictures, have like some live. So like go out and buy a t-shirt from your actual shop. Wear your shirts. Do you guys wear your shirts? Like I'm gonna start buying my shirts just to wear. I mean, I have presentation shirts, but I also have to buy shirts to wear. So that mannequin, you guys remember that my mannequin or whatnot that I had? I usually have my mannequin wearing a shirt, and then I'll like take that to a boutique or a store and show them, and if they like it, they'll buy a shipment of it. You know what I'm saying? Go down here, scroll down. I've been talking to a lot of people, and I've been trying to get my stuff in a lot of stores because that's just the move for me next year. Well, this year. Like I don't want to keep talking about it. I want to start being about it. You know. Sorry, I'm on my iPad too, so like I'm texting and I'm like doing this as well. I wanted to like screen this on Facebook. I wanted to put this up on Facebook, but let me see if I can even do it. Where y'all coming in from? I'm sorry about the last like live. Like I was having issues. I was trying to test something and it wasn't working out, so just went from here. Let's see, turn down the. What's some questions y'all got? I know we'll be doing Q&As this year. I have some Q&As that I'm doing this year, and I want to really answer some of you guys' questions, at least on live and then in video format as well. So what's some questions you got? Oh man, you know what? I want to talk to you guys about Patreon. I know it's awkward to talk about Patreon because it's a donation site. Um, and when I started it, I was like, like every YouTuber was telling me, like, start a Patreon so it'll look like you get the income from YouTube. So, it'll help you support what you need to do. I'm asking that question. I'm asking that question next. But a lot of people on YouTube were saying, like, just get you a Patreon. It's going to be like a monthly income for you, like a second check from, what you're doing that's going to help you. And I was like, I want to do that, but I don't want to be, you guys donate me money and I'm not giving you something. Like, that's just not me. So I started putting out like mock-ups. I did the patch mock-up, which shout out to everybody who got that. You guys have been helping me out. I know it's like $5, but literally sometimes like I'll be sitting around, like especially during this whole legal matter that I was having as far as like that hit and run go. Um, like I would put money up. Okay, I put money up to like the lawyer, and then I'll be broke at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Like waiting for a YouTube check to come in on the 21st, and right after that on the 22nd, I'll be broke again. But out of nowhere, $5 come through from somebody who bought the mock up, and it's just almost like a hope of light. You know what I mean? Like it comes out of nowhere. I'm like, oh man, how am I gonna eat today? How am I gonna feed like my child's mother today? You know what I'm saying? Because she needs to eat something healthy. She just can't eat like normal crap like McDonald's and stuff like that, or she'll starve herself. Like what she would do, you know what I'm saying? Which I really got after her because I really don't like that. Is that she knows that she doesn't have to eat, you know what I'm saying? But in doing that, it'll starve like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't like the morality that you don't have to, you don't have to eat, but the child does have to eat, you know what I'm saying? So I would feed her when I can or when I could. It was just in my best interest to make sure that she was eating. Okay. Yeah, so whenever I saw like those $5 coming across like my phone or whatnot, and it just helped me, you know what I'm saying? Like I was so grateful, so thankful that you guys were doing it. So that's the reason why you guys see me promote that a lot. It was like that that little patch mock up, it's just $5, you know what I'm saying? But it was really helping me out. But what I was saying was the Patreon, it moved into me doing mock-ups, and then it moved into me doing like model mock-ups. And I think at first I was putting out vector packs, which I kind of stopped doing because I mean I just don't have, I don't know, like once that once I got hit with the initial like you about to be a father thing, like I just my time like condensed down, so I didn't have time to sit back, draw out like a vector pack all day, fix it up and then put it out for the next month. It just didn't work out. So what I ended up doing was I got rid of the vector packs. I started putting in the mock-ups, and the mock-ups, I mean they're hard to come by. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's using mock-ups. It just I like the fact that mock-ups, make your shirt or your line look like people are buying it. But I think people have gotten a little bit, I guess, hip to that. You know what I'm saying? So I can create a mock-up of just a regular shirt, but with models on it, it just doesn't look as authentic as if somebody took a picture and then tagged your business in it. So I wanted to stop making that. I mean, I want to make the T-shirt, you know what I'm saying, mock-ups, but I don't want to make like the model mock-ups anymore because it just doesn't look as authentic. Unless I can do like, maybe like an actual lookbook. But each and every time I try to put that together, like with a certain company or, what I'm saying, with a certain group of models, it just falls flat because they don't believe in it that much, you know what I'm saying? And I understand, but in my opinion, if there was like a lookbook that you guys can use for your brand, let's just say it was like a fitness brand, and I made a fitness brand lookbook, and all you had to do was just plug in your graphics to it, it would help you out. You know what I'm saying? So I was just sitting there thinking about it. I was like, well, I want to do that, but I'm probably gonna have to table that until like this year or sometime next year. You know what I'm saying? But I couldn't get funding for it and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So what I ended up doing was I don't know, I kind of let the Patreon kind of fall. But then, my I went back into doing animations on my YouTube, right? And I started export, like what I was doing was I would record, I would edit out the sound. Sorry, I'm sick again, you guys, like nasal. What's going on, Mark? Um I was, what was I saying? So I would record, I would edit out the sound and stuff like that, and then I would, when I get done with the sound, like the voiceovers and stuff like that, I would export that out so I can put that into a video format. I was thinking because a lot of people say they like my voice that I could hold on, let me I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna come back to the comments. Give me a sec. But I was thinking because a lot of people like my voice. You know what I'm saying? I went to school for journalism at some point in time, and I was doing like some radio stuff. People were saying that I had like a radio-like voice. And I was thinking I could just, do like some mini podcasts or whatnot, or on my Patreon, you guys catch the value before I put it in video format, so I can upload like audio data that you guys can go in and listen to. You know what I mean? And that gives you guys a sense of before, or like I guess before it comes out on my channel, you guys can hear the value. Because I mean, are you guys really watching it? I know I'm entertaining as far as like the visuals, because I put a lot of research into that. I make the little animations and stuff like that, so you guys can sit back and watch that. But I really want you guys to really hear the value and write it down so you guys can, kind of like hear a lecture just a little bit. So I think that's what I'm gonna start doing on my Patreon, is like uploading like the audio files and stuff like that so you guys can hear it, absorb it, and really get into what's going on. And put some music behind it, so it sounds more like a podcast, like radio kind of feed thing. You guys, I'm pretty sure you guys will like that, right? Let me know in the comment section if you like it. You know, that's what I've been thinking about doing. You know, it's not even about thinking. I'm just gonna do it now because, I mean, it's about it. Let me check these because there was some questions coming through that I wanted to see. I like your smiley line. I'm doing the same. I sent the emails to a store in the Mall of America in MN. They take local artists and they help sell products for the store. They take 40% of the profit per month. That's cool. Yeah, man, definitely try to get into stores. I'm thinking about trying to get, like I said, I'm trying to get into the mall. Trying to get into like boutiques. I really think boutiques is the it thing. You know what I'm saying? Gary V. I don't know if you guys remember that video he had with that Canadian brand. I can't remember what it was. But they were trying to get into the American market, and he was saying, man, if you want to get into the market, go straight to the decision makers. And I was like, who's the decision makers? And then it hit me. He's not talking about influencer marketing. He's talking about getting into stores directly. You know, so a lot of YouTubers, like I think Logan Paul was talking about what was it? Who was his name? Deji. He was saying that his stuff is in Walmart. You know what I mean? But Logan Paul, some of his stuff is out there too in stores. So you want to get your stuff in the stores. I think that's probably the best way. If the store can buy you, you know, if the store wants to buy you, then you can go from there. Is it easy? I mean, it's about presenting your brand, man. I think it might be easy if you present your brand right. So we'll see how that goes. Like I said, talk to people, email people, send people like products. Well, don't send people products, but send the store like what is it? A sample. You know what I mean? Market yourself. Hey, I have a question. Hey, a question here. What's the best advice on how to kickstart my T-shirt and logo making business? Uh, so I would say just start off with So all right, you want to start by logo first. Make logos. All right. There's businesses around you. Don't necessarily mean that you have to like do it. You know, like go up there and say, "Oh, I made this logo. Can you pay me?" No, don't do that. But do case studies, right? And a case study would be like, I'm trying to think of a business that. So you know how I did like apple bottom jeans. You know, I did that video on apple bottom jeans. That's a case study, right? Like, can they come back? How would they come back? And what would they look like if they did? And how would they survive? You know, get them on board, get people on board, and then draw out like some logos to go with it. So if I want to like rebrand the apple bottom logo, okay, I did the case study work, and then attached to it would be like some sketches. Well, not really sketches, but like some ideas that I think will work out. People aren't gonna steal your ideas. Trust me. You will be the originator because it went up digitally at a certain time by your name. You know what I'm saying? But start putting up things. Now, how do you transition logos into like t-shirts? Well, that's branding. Okay, t-shirts are more like branding. So if you want to so let's just say Apple Bottom Jeans decided to come up with a T-shirt line, and I created their logo. Well, I wanna pitch to people that this would what their T-shirt line will look like. So, I think I was saying like, what was it? More like the mind frame stuff. It's not even about how like the clothes look. It's about how you fit the clothing. Or no, how the clothing fits you. I think that was. I think that's what it was. I wanted them to get back in the idea of how the clothing fits them versus them fitting the clothing or something like that. So it was more about the mind frame. It was more about the everyday woman. You know what I mean? It's you want to figure out the branding. So you create a logo and you create a branding to go with the logo, and that's how you get into it. Start doing more case studies, putting them out there. Somebody will eventually come on to you, be like, "Man, I like what you're doing. Can you do this for my brand?" And then you'll start getting some more clients going like that. Super chat live, super chat live tutorials. How about that? I can do it. Matter of fact, is super chat even on? Can you? I'm looking at it. Like, can you guys see that dollar sign down there? It says like chat publicly yeah, chat publicly with Robert Loyal, with Robert Loyal, and it has like a dollar sign at the bottom. I don't know because I am Robert Loyal. I don't know if like if I hit that if it's gonna like make some chats or whatnot. But you guys can always send in super chat if you want to. Uh, do you know much about drop shipping? Drop shipping, and I think somebody said okay. Drop shipping. No, I'm not into drop shipping, but there are drop shippers that you can get into. So like Printful is one. It's a POD that drop ships for you. You know what I'm saying? It's a warehouse. They have a warehouse. They make your clothes for you. Like they make your product and they keep it in warehouse. You know what I mean? And then whenever you get orders and stuff like that, it goes out for you. Uh, but that's as much as I know about drop shipping. Yeah, it's easy, really easy. How do you sell? How you sell with Teespring, but not with Printful or Printify or Printfy? Put your stuff on Etsy too, bro, because they're gold. Wait, gold designers, like gold designers, gold designers. Oh, good designers. Okay. Um. Okay. So the thing about Printful and Printify, and then Teespring, I think like legitimately, I'm going back to Teespring. Like I just can't until I can actually like hire a shipper and stuff like that, and all that stuff, like legitimately do that stuff. Like I don't find Printful or Printify like worth it. Printify especially, Printify is pretty bad, man. Like I sent out some designs to them. Some clients, well, not clients, but some customers actually bought some stuff from me on Printify, and the print product, the final product that they sent back to them just didn't work. It's not up to my standards. You know what I'm saying? I just don't like it. I feel like they one took too long, and then they had an excuse on why they were taking too long, and it was an unacceptable excuse. You know, just because it's Christmas holiday season, that doesn't mean that you can't pick up orders from like the end of November and then wait until like I think they picked up the order early December, late November, um, and they didn't process that order until like until I hit them up basically, but it was like December 23rd or something like that. From there, and they're still queuing stuff. Like stuff is still in queue with them Printify, and I just don't feel like it's even worth it. It's not worth it. Printful, I think Printful has a lot of good selection. I'm pretty sure like they have a warehouse, like I said earlier. They serve as a drop shipper, so if you guys are into that, drop shipping, like I said, Printful serves as a drop shipper. They have drop shippers, I think, there. You know what I'm saying, connected, and they have a warehouse. So, but the thing is, they also have I think they have an in-house printing, um, production team. I think I gotta really look it up. I'm not 100% on this, but the thing about Printful is that they don't have enough product for me to be like I'm gonna use them. Okay, so the reason why I went with Printify is because the product that I was getting printed from them seemed like it was exclusive to them specifically, right? But when I went to Printful, they didn't have it at all, but they did have better printers, and they cost more over there too. So I don't know. I'm kind of done with them too as a business. There's things about them though, like Printful, not Printify. I wouldn't mess with Printify at all. Like if you guys are running Printify, just let it go. Things about Printful that are good though, like they have quality printing. I'm not sure. I haven't had anybody buy anything from Printful to where I think like I know in Printify you have to pay them to get your money. You know what I'm saying? So like you have to pay them to process for them to get your money. But I'm not sure if that's the same thing with Printful. You know what I'm saying? But in Teespring, when somebody buys, they wait, the many days they have to, they get charged. They, you know, you get the I guess whatever money that is left over, but they take their printing, their production money right off the top. So let's just say a shirt was 20 bucks. You know what I'm saying? It costs like $15 to like produce. Okay, they're taking their $15 off, and you're keeping your $5. You know what I'm saying? Is that a good model? I mean, like, no. I wouldn't charge anything for 20 bucks anymore, nah. But get your feet wet in both of them. I just feel like Teespring is better. Yeah, I can't like use their APIs to listen on a website ever. You know what I'm saying? But to me, I feel like Teespring is better, and then it ships all over the world. So let me see. Teespring, yeah, it's gonna be the move for me right now. So I'm better off buying a printer for T-shirts, maybe myself, or going to a local T-shirt print shop. Yeah. Well, no, I would say like this: take your orders, right? Take your orders. No, all right. So do this. Whenever you create your website, all right, know how many of what you're gonna have. So make your own like inventory, okay? And then buy out your product, and then get it printed. Whenever somebody buys it, go ahead and ship it off yourself, doing it manually, okay? Unless you have a warehouse and you want to hire a shipping company just to do that for you. You know what I'm saying? Do you have a warehouse? That's the real question. Let me see. What qualities make Teespring better? Um, so they have. So like I said, the whole print, the way they handle money. All right. So the first thing is the way they handle money. All right. So you don't want to be paying to process. You want to just have your money whenever you make a sale. Okay. So like I said, a shirt costs 20 bucks. It takes $8 to like make. Okay. They take their $8 off. You're left with 12 bucks. All right. You get your $12 in the check. That's the first one. The second quality is there's a printer. Okay, they actually have a printer. All right, a fulfillment, and then they have a fulfillment center, which means you don't have to like ship it out. They're gonna ship it for you, and they actually have their own printers. All right, so and those printers are skilled. They know what they're doing. All right, like they're not gonna take a polyester shirt and screen print on it. Okay, they're gonna make sure that the quality is quality print. So it's not what you guys might think is, oh well, it's Teespring. A lot of people have uploaded some what they thought was quality images to Teespring, and it came off faded or came off pixelated because of whatever reason. But no, if you upload like I tell you like the EPS, or if you upload like a PNG, a nice PNG, you don't have to worry about the printing being bad. All right. But to me, I feel like they got good quality print based off of what I got. You know what I'm saying? What I did with the Say It Loud. I did another one, that Queen shirt that I did. I seen that print. I seen the one that Lana Boone got, which was the uh, what was it? The Boy Bye. I seen the Boy Bye, and all three of those shirts just seem legitimate to me. I like the way they look. I think they're handling gradients better, you know what I'm saying? Because they're using a direct to garment. You know what I'm saying? They're not using the screen print, or they're not using the paper sheets or anything like that. The print, the what do you call it? The transfer papers. They're not using that. They're using the DTG. You said you won't charge $20 anymore. How much is reasonable now in 2000? Honestly, for you to get like a good Roy on like anything, I'm not sure if you're talking about like on Teespring or anything. For me, I'm not charging anything less than $35 for a shirt, and I think that's reasonable because go to LA right now, you're not gonna find a shirt less than 35. You know what I'm saying? You go on, especially the like anything that's hype beast right now. You're not gonna find it less than, honestly, you probably won't find it less than $50. You know what I'm saying? 35, I believe, is a stable enough for you to make ROI, which is, return on investment. Even though with Teespring and stuff like that, you're not even really investing. I mean, you can price yourself like $20, but at 35, where I'm going, I'm staying at 35 for everything else. Like, we're not, we're not the urban alpha. Well, yeah, we kind of already are. We're not the Old Navy, or we're not the American Eagle. That's a fashion. Like they're into like straight up fashion. We're a t-shirt and shirt group. Okay, we're like a hoodie, t-shirt, sweatshirt. You know what I'm saying? Type of person or type of business. So with that being the feature, those actually have like quality. They're quality. So I want to price that at its actual value where it makes sense, because if we don't, we're not functioning as a business. Another thing that you want to think about is like, I don't want to talk about this, but overhead. How, like, if you were to, so let's just say you were to go back to like Printful or Printify or something like that, and I hate to use this, but if you was to go back to Printify and let's just say, I don't know, because that's Shopify, you charge like $20 for a shirt that cost you like $15 to make, and you made $5 out of it. You would have to put up the $15 to make $5, which means you made, how much is that? Let me just kind of, let me look. Let me look at this. Let me just take a calculator out. I believe that's what, you're not even making that much in Roy. You're not making that much, to be honest with you. You're breaking even, but you're not making enough to make another shirt. You're making enough to make one shirt, and then $5 to go straight to your pocket. You know what I mean? But in all actuality, you want to make enough to make two shirts, and then $5 go to your pocket. So if it costs $15 to make, you want to charge $30, which is the price of one shirt and another shirt for you just in case. All right. Does that make sense? Like, it would make more sense for you to be able to buy out the shirt, the first shirt that you created, and replace that shirt. You know what I mean? So in overhead, $30 is what you want to charge. Now, if you want to make the price of two shirts and then buy out a shirt, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's just say one person buys a shirt and you can stock in two other shirts, then you would charge $40 or $45. All right. And that's why I'm saying, if you was go to LA right now and look for a t-shirt or probably a regular shirt, either one, you know what I'm saying? They're about $50. Let me look here. Some more questions. Amazon. Do I use Amazon? I signed up for Amazon. I got approved for it, but I haven't really even looked into it yet. Um, See, really, I'm a rook, but the price reflects the business ROI. Thank you for your time. Okay. Yes. So, yeah. But back to what I was saying about Patreon. I want to start uploading like that audio file so you guys can listen to it. I'm going to definitely be doing that a lot this year. Let me see here. How long we been live, you guys? Been 38 minutes, 39 minutes. I'm going to give you some more value. What does Amazon FBA or something else? What Amazon FBA something else? It's ship. Well, let me go back. I couldn't even see. It was too fast for me. Is Shopify the best route as an upstart? Okay, so what Amazon FBA or something else? Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't messed with Amazon. It was I signed up for Amazon merch, and they were supposed to hook me up, but they never did. So like they were supposed to work with me on it, I talked to somebody, you know what I'm saying, from Amazon, and we were supposed to like go back and forth with. I just never really messed with it because it didn't feel like anything to me, so I'm not really messing with it. Is Shopify the best route as an upstart? What do you mean by upstart? Look, Shopify is you're gonna be in the business of whatever business you're in, all right? So if you want to start with Shopify, I say the route is for you to get a credit card, all right? Price out your stuff correctly to where you making ROI or a good return on investment, and then make sure that the whatever like print company that you go with is good for you. So I would say stay away from Printify, but use Printful. But know that Printful is extremely limited. All right. Will you do any mentoring or classes? classes, classes, rookie to expert. Really would support that. So classes for what? Mentoring for what? Like your business? What are you have get approved? If you can put a design, you must put one because after 90 days, they cancel your account. Are you talking about the free Shopify account? Yeah, the free Shopify. Wait, what are you talking about? Close to launching my clothing brand, going to a brand about collaborating with other designers to create collections, etc. Should I start my own clothing or start collabing right away? Um, so you want to start a clothing brand that's about collaborating, okay? Should you start your own clothing or start collabing right away? So your clothing brand is about collaborations. So I would say, why don't you build the business model out first? You know what I'm saying, and then go that direct. I would say if your brand is about collaborating, find the person that you're gonna collaborate first. You know, collaborate with first. So that can be like your brand. Like, what brand are you gonna collaborate first with? Go with them and collaborate with them, but cross promote. I think cross promoting is a better collaboration than anything. And I talked about in that marketing video. I think maybe I'm not even sure if I'm answering this right. So your brand is about collaborating. So what are you doing right now to position your brand into a collaboration? So you have to be able to position that brand into a situation where it can collaborate first. So why don't you do this? Um, there's a lot of brands. There's a lot of like communities, not community service stuff that you can like donate to. All right, that don't even mind if you like collaborate them. Like they don't even know that you're collaborating with them, but you are donating to them. You know what I'm saying? So why don't you just go ahead and call that a collaboration? Set that up as a positioning point for you, so you can start doing that. I think that would work out better. Merch by Amazon. Merch by Amazon. So if you put a design, so if you put a design, you must put one because after 90 days they cancel your account. Oh, okay. Oh yeah. So yeah, they canceled my account out. I did sign up for them, but like we just never. I was talking to somebody on it. We didn't really go too far into it, and I just kind of not mess. I didn't really mess with the account. I just was like whatever. But I can probably still mess with Amazon by merch or merch by Amazon, but I'm really not into it like that. Design and business. So yeah, well, if you're trying to be a designer, I can definitely offer you mentoring classes or mentoring and classes and stuff like that if you need it. What type of designs are you getting into? Are you trying to do like branding designs? Are you trying to do, advertisements? Like, tell me a little bit more about what you're trying to get into. What do you think of affiliate marketing? Do you have any experience with it? Yeah, I used to do a lot of affiliate marketing with this thing called Wake Up Now. I'm not sure if you guys remember what one was over Facebook. A lot of people was talking about Wake Up Now. I was, I think in my downline, or I really in my upline, really, I was in my group. I earned, like, I was one of the first ones outside of like the person that brought us all in to earn like $600. You know what I'm saying? And then one of my downline created a $600 model, which was pretty good for her. What do I feel about it? I feel if you're gonna do it, you need to show your proof, right? So whatever you're affiliating with, let's just say maybe you signed up for affiliate marketing with, I don't know, Charter Spectrum, right? And with the affiliate marketing, um, you were getting 40% of like your bill knocked off. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't I wouldn't promote that, right? But I would be the product myself, I guess. Like more along the lines of not trying to show people that it's about their money, but trying to get them out of what they're already in. So let's just say DirecTV was the people that, you know, I'm competing with, and I'm talking to them like, okay, Spectrum is a whole lot better because it has this many channels, it's in HD, you get better reception and stuff like that. And you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm with this little company or whatnot that gives it to you for like, I'm not gonna say for the money value, but like gives it to you. Damn, I want to hit them with the price or anything like. Really, all you want to do is ask questions, figure out why they don't like DirecTV, figure out like what's the competition. All right, invite them over, be the visual. You know what I'm saying? Be the visual, be the product yourself. You know what I'm saying? Be happy about what you got going on, and eventually they'll say, "What is that?" You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's Spectrum, man. I got this through whatever. Wake Up Now. I'm just gonna use Wake Up Now, even though it's not even existing anymore. Like, I got this to Wake Up Now. It was I got it 40% off. You know what I'm saying? All the channels, 3,000 channels for the nothing, 40% off. You know, that's how that goes. Um, do you think forex trading is a scam? If no, what's your experience with it? I've never did forex, man. I think somebody way back in like 2015, somebody came to me about it. It was like, man, forex trade with me, man. Let's break some charts. And I was like, how? And they showed me like this little video, whatnot, of this guy who could predict all this extra stuff. I don't know, man. I was thinking about getting into it, and I was just like, yeah, I'm good. I really don't need it. I don't think that that's something that I have time to sit back and study. As somebody said here, Forex is a scam, is spam, is a spam. I don't know. Maybe it is a scam. I don't know. I heard about it. I've seen maybe one person I know, like actually know, that does trading, but I'm not sure if it's Forex trading. I'm not sure what it is, but I just know she talk about trading a lot. So maybe it's good. I would say if you feel like it works, look into it just a little bit more. But I wouldn't put any money down until like I knew that was exactly what was happening. Like, it works that way. What is a good printer to use if you want a vintage T-shirt or a vintage looking shirt with a transparent background? A printer with you want it. Okay, so you want a printer that gives you a vintage look for a shirt with a transparent background. So let's start with this. It's rarely about the printer more than it's about the shirt, right? And it's not about the shirt as in company more than it's the material. So the material that you probably want to use for a vintage shirt would be probably more of a cotton. So I would say get you a cotton shirt. I wouldn't say 100% cotton, but more like a 75% cotton blend. All right. That's the first thing, all right? And the reason why is because cotton absorbs the ink, all right? So it gives you that kind of like washed out, muted tone colors and stuff like that. You don't want nothing that's You don't want like polyester, which is like vibrant in color. You want more of like a muted color like thing. So get like a cotton shirt first. All right, so that's number one. Second of all, you want to make sure your design is on point for it. So make sure that if you're going to, well, you're not going to screen print this. So that's out the way. That's first thing. But you want to make sure that like the brush strokes that you're using for like the what is it, that vintage look and stuff like that actually works well with it. So make sure that your brush is on point. Make sure that your color scheme is on point. You know, muted tones. Like I said, don't use anything too vibrant, unless it's like in the '70s era, which is, you know, another a topic in its own. But make sure that you have a nice color set, maybe like a 3, maybe 4 color setting or whatnot. 5 is okay too. I think 5 is pushing it. But then, um, what you want to do is you want to go the DTG route. All right, go direct to garment. Um, does that mean maybe transfer papers? That really depends if you're doing this at home. Just know that transfer papers do have the tendency to break. So whenever you transfer, you will get breakage. It does have the tendency to do that. But maybe that's the look that you're looking for when you say vintage. Are you looking for like breaks, you know, grunge? Or are you looking for like a '70s feel like vintage? You know what I'm saying? Um, I have a timeline coming out, you guys. I did like a timeline on graphic t-shirts. It's a video. I think you guys will appreciate that. Let me see. So, legit ultimate, that is the answer to that. Oh, also, backgrounds, what is it? Transparent backgrounds. That's PNG. You can either get a PNG that doesn't have any background to it, all right? Or you can get a an EPS, which that's another file type, that more of a vector file type. So just look for that. Look for a broker. Yep. If you're gonna do anything forex, you're gonna do anything trading, find you a broker. Been in talks with a few solo designers to cross promote, but should I build my brand on its own first? Uh, Let me think here. I'm trying to think. So this is more. So I need more information. I need more information, Pearson. So we need to really. What you should do is send me some information on Instagram. I'll talk to you there, because I kind of feel like you're busting into like business model, and I don't want to really talk about what you, or I don't want to put your model out on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? That could be your unique model. I don't want people to hear that and be like, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? What's a good DTG printer recommendation? Are you trying to buy your own DTG? Or are you trying to find an actual printer? You know what I'm saying? Somebody that's or a business that automatic, nah, a business that's already doing it. Golly. You know what I'm saying? Are you trying to find a business that's doing it, or are you trying to find your own? You said yes. So I'm guessing you're saying you're trying to find your own printer. And I know Epson printers are probably king, you know what I'm saying? But they cost a lot, like thousands of dollars a lot. So if you don't have business credit, you might want to get that, like legitimize your business and then get credit. You going to hustle like Johnny Cupcakes or Jay-Z, going to school and sell to make your brand bigger, and their events where all new brands come together to sell to retailers. There are events. Yeah, there are trade shows and stuff like that. Um, yeah, so my plan this year is to travel. My plan this year is to travel. I want to go to a lot of boxing matches. I want to go to MMA fights, and I'm going to be wearing Smiley Outfitter. Um, will I be doing the Johnny Cupcake hustle too, where I'm like doing what is that called? Guerrilla marketing? Yeah. Yeah, I'll be doing some guerrilla marketing. But it has to make sense, okay? Have to make it make sense. I think you should charge for this kind of advice. Yeah, man, Super Chat is down there. Either via Super Chat or private time consultant. It's not. Is super chat like not working? Like I'm pretty sure there's a dollar sign down there, right? If you click on it, it opens up this like looking thing. I don't know. It's like a dialogue, and you can just click and boom, it goes through there. Yeah, see, like James Lee just did it. Thank you, James Lee. So if you guys want a super chat, you can definitely do that. What's some more questions that you guys got? I got all day. This is New Year. Yeah, I kind of am just kind of like answering questions for free, you know? And I thought about that a few days ago. Well, not really a few days ago, but early this month. Um, because I was man, that lawyer was like sucking money out of my pocket, yo. And there's just some things that didn't get paid for. You know what I mean? And I was sitting there like, man, I give YouTube advice away for free, way too much. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, I don't know, you guys come here just to get the advice. I don't know. Like it's one of those things that who was it? Who was saying it? Roberto Blake was saying it at one point in time. He was like, it's free advice and all you guys gotta do is show up and show out. Uh Gary V was saying the same thing. But now Gary V kind of stepped down from I don't know, did he step down from that? Like, giving free advice? I don't know, man. Yeah, I am sitting on the income stream. You're so right. I was doing one-on-ones, you know what I'm saying? Was it early last year? I was doing paid stuff so you guys. But one thing that I am doing that if anybody want it, you know what I'm saying, you can email me. I'm gonna make a video, you know, of whatever you want me to talk about. But it is gonna cost, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Gary V is all about the the jabs and then the right hook, man. He gives away everything for free. Yep. Yep. You look down here real quick. There's some more questions. I know I didn't answer every question, but there's a whole lot of stuff going on. Mm-mm-mm. So what else, man? What else? What is some of you guys is like 2019? You know what I'm saying? What do you guys got going on 2019? So my child, so we picked a birth date. You know what I'm saying? Because she got the C-section or whatnot. She has to have the C-section because she's high risk. And we picked the birth date, which would be January 21st. Yeah, so it's gonna be January 21st. I was thinking about vlogging it, but I'm not sure if I can bring a camera into like the operating room, which I really want to. I'm not saying I don't want to. I do want to, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna be like, nah, don't do that. But I'm gonna be taking like some baby pictures and stuff like that. Like I'm an actual photographer, so I'll be taking my baby's pictures and stuff like that. I want to do like a small video. I was thinking about doing that baby don't look like me kind of like video. It'll be animation of me taking pictures of like my child, but then talking about him on like video. The animation talking about him, you know what I'm saying? The animated Rob is not actual Rob. So I was thinking about doing that. You would like to make more creative content for once. Are you a channel or do you have like? Let me see what you got going on. Are you a channel? Because if you're a channel, get to it, man. If you're not creative, this is what I feel, man, and this is just me. If you're not a creative, just go ahead and hire a creative. Even if you are a creative, hire a creative. You know what I'm saying? Because your interpretation of something is gonna be way different from somebody else's. But if you give them like a script, give them like a brief, they can probably achieve more than you. Not saying that it's gonna be better, but when you look at everything is different, right? So if you draw out the letter A, my A is probably gonna look different than your A. It's still an A though, you know. So get different creatives, hire different creatives whenever you can. You don't have to be the one. You can study one form though. I say that. Go ahead and study one form. They say he's doing great, but he's broke. Yeah, man. At the end of the month, man, the YouTube check is what comes through, and then I get whenever I'm doing like freelancing for other people, man. But I have to stop that. I have to. I low key, man. Like I said, man, I gotta like let other people. I gotta really start letting other people do it. I gotta start paying or not paying, but getting paid for the stuff that I do. Like for real, for real. So, Udemy was Udemy was like, you know, hitting up some creators from YouTube saying, "Hey, you can make an income stream from here." Uh, at the time I was like 300 subscribers in. I don't know. Yeah, man. If you want some creative advice, Chris Doe is the person to go to. You on a POD, you make $100,000 a month. You make $100 today. That's cool. That's what's up. That's a whole lot more than what a lot of people make, especially on a POD. Happy New Year's, Jacob or Jacko By or Jacoby or Jacob B, Jacob Y. Happy New Year's, bro. Let me see your super chat. POD or custom clothing from Alibaba. Um, a lot of people say Alibaba. What was it? Alibaba? A lot of people say Alibaba is cool. I think you gotta. Don't you gotta like? I believe you have to like attach Shopify to it. Let me look it up real quick. Alibaba.com home. Get it for iPad. Saves you time. Saves you money. Not really familiar with Alibaba, but I'm pretty sure if it's not a POD site, right? If it's not a POD site and you have to buy these, you know what? Let me actually no. Alibaba has a I know what that is. They have a stigma attached to them already, and a lot of YouTubers have been getting hit with this. And they're actually a lot of these sites, a lot of those sites are getting like sued for basically false advertisements. Now, yeah, you can have if you buy things from Alibaba, like you can have it, you know what I'm saying, and you can market it and you can make your money off of it. But are you going to? Yeah, you have to buy that stuff in bulk, and it's gonna cost you a lot. It's gonna cost you a lot, and then you might not make a ROI on it because it might just be trash. In a PLD site, however, well, I don't know. In the T-shirt setting site, that means that you're gonna print your stuff. In a T-shirt setting site, that means you're gonna print your own stuff. Or are you looking for somebody to print for you? Is that what it is? Like you're using Alibaba to find somebody to print for you? Because they're gonna ask you AliExpress. I think AliExpress and Alibaba. They're gonna ask you to like have so many orders of it to get printed. What is it? So that might be something that you know what I'm saying, would want to like look out for, because nobody's just gonna print something for you, you know, at a low cost. They want you to bulk order it. You know what I'm saying? Or are you looking for like T-shirts and stuff like that just to have so you can bring in and then print for your warehouse? But if it's a PLD site like Teespring or Printful, not Printful, I was about to say Printful, or what is it? Spreadshirt. What's it? Designed by Humans. actually do have some stuff on designed by humans. I might mess with it. I want to see. I want to like test it out for you guys. I think designed by humans is pretty good though. Um, PLD. Whenever somebody wants to buy something or they buy it, it goes straight to the PLD. The PLD they print it and then they ship it. All right, that's they take the money off. They take the cut of the money. Like I don't see anything wrong with that outside of the fact that you left it in their hands. They even do returns. So like you don't even like have to return stuff. Like if somebody don't like the printing, they send it right back to the POD. You know what I'm saying? And the POD handles it from there. I don't see anything wrong with it. Let's see. I don't know, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. PLD is just. I think PLD is better. AliExpress will allow you to order on offs, but not customization. Oh, one offs and not customization. Well, there you go. Like you want a nylon windbreaker? Why don't you so why don't you do this? Why don't you PLD that like the other stuff, and then if you want like the nylon windbreaker, why don't you just offer like so many of those and just you know what I'm saying? Go from there. Like go to like AliExpress or Alibaba, order that. You know what I'm saying? Say that I only have like 10 of these, and then you mark it up to how you want to mark it up so you can make Roy and go from there. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't always have to be in stock. The thing about POD is it's always going to be in stock, okay? You have a t-shirt, it's winter, okay? That t-shirt is only for the summer. Unless you take it off the listing, it's always going to be there. You know what I mean? But with, stuff like the AliExpress and all that stuff, you can do other things to trick people into buying stuff. Well, not trick people, but make it more of a need for people to buy things. So this is only gonna be in stock until September 3rd. You know what I'm saying? Came into like stock in July. Gonna go off shelves. Gonna go off the website September 3rd. Get yours now. There's only 10 of them. All right. So like, why don't you use them? Why don't you use them together? It's just the only thing with that is you got to do shipping, and depending on if you want to, ship this off as yourself or whatnot, or I don't know. I don't think they have a fulfillment center. You know what I'm saying, at AliExpress or Alibaba. I heard about it. This just, if I'm thinking correctly, if I remember correctly, AliExpress and Alibaba, like you can, I guess that's more of a, I don't know, like there's a drop shipping thing that with that, so you can use Shopify as the person to ship that out for you. All you can do is pay them, and they'll ship it for you. Um, do like I don't know, man. I would say just do it like that. Like get the stuff from Shopify on Shopify. That's gonna cost you though. Just remember that, and just keep your PLD site running. And whenever you want to start doing those type of things or whatnot, do it. Just know that. Yeah. So you say the Alibaba AliExpress stuff, I should do limited orders, maybe like pre-order. Yeah, I would say do that. AliExpress is for drop shipping products with no customization. Yeah, that was said again. All right, yeah. So, bro, I don't know, man. No customization stuff, but it's cool stuff to have. Do it. I would just say make sure that you cross promote your PLD with it. So, to answer your question, PLD or custom clothing from Alibaba. Oh wait, so AliExpress doesn't. Okay, I get you now. My bad. So AliExpress doesn't offer customization, but Alibaba do, is what you're saying. So, PLD or custom clothing from Alibaba. I say both. Why not both? With custom logos. I get you now. Do both, man. Do both. One of them is free. One of them is free. So one of them would, if in a perfect world, one would actually like one would actually pay for the other. You know what I mean? So the PLD is free, and then Alibaba is for manufacturing products with custom logos. So the PLD could be free. You get your money off the top. You know what I'm saying? And then you can use that money to fund your Alibaba business that is pretty much working with each other. Yeah, do both, man. I think that work better. Cross promote both of that stuff. And then that's what I would do on Instagram. You remember how I did that marketing thing where I was like, these shoes with this shirt, you know what I'm saying, and this water bottle? Do it like that, bro. Do you think giving artists free merch will hurt your business or help? Because I think it could help you in the long run. Your shirts are nice, but for most people, don't want to buy a shirt for $35. Yep, that's exactly what I'm saying. Thanks. Yeah. So I had to come to terms with the 35. I'm not even gonna lie to you, but working within Shopify, and I was like, man, I have to spend 15 to make 15, and I didn't even make 15. I made 5. It's just I don't see the reason why not. Like, charge 35, man. If you're gonna charge 20, you can definitely charge 25. You can charge 25, you're definitely gonna be charging 30 because, within shipping and stuff like that. So, yeah, most people won't, but there's a very select few that will. Like, who in the right mind was gonna pay $10 to make their Fortnite character dance? A bunch of kids, man. Like, the right people will. You probably won't. You probably won't, but maybe your son and daughter will. You know what I mean? There's somebody out there. For every person to say I won't do, there's probably 2 people out there that say I will. So, and by the way, what's up, Juicy Love? It's been a while. Uh, Let me see. Let me see what's going on here. I'm gonna have to turn off that video from earlier. I forgot about it. All right, man. I'm gonna take one more question and I'm gonna go ahead and get up off of here. I just want to say what's up, man. I really want to know what you guys doing. Like, what are y'all plans for 18 or 2019? What are you guys' plans? Tell me what it is. Damian Anderson. He says he have a question. You know what? The next time I do this, it's definitely gonna be super chat questions. So I'm gonna do this one last one, but I want to know you guys is like 2019 goals and what you guys got going on. And then once again, shout out to Jamie Lee or James Lee and Pearson Fields, man. You guys came through for that. That $3 is gonna help. Um, Need help. I make my own gear. How can I get tour help? Oh, you want my help? So, if you want my help, just hit me up. I think I have it in the description box. No, it's not. Go ahead and hit me up on Instagram. Send me a message. Matter of fact, my email is in my Instagram, so you guys can send me a message in Instagram or email in Instagram, and you can always get some help from there. Let's see, resolution to grow my business and design business and drink more water. That's what's up, man. Drink more water. Keep your body hydrated. Stop eating meat. You know what I'm saying? Meat is not good for you. Turn yourself into a cannibal. Hannibal. No, cannibal. Get up out of here with that. Oh, shoot. I dropped it. Got it back. It's up. We good. No, we not. Okay. You wrote the question above. Let's see. Damian Anderson. Let me see. I watch all your videos. I learned so much, but I make the shirts and more myself. Oh, okay. Yeah, like I said, man, if you want a one-on-one, email me. Email me. My email is in my Instagram. Just hit the email tab. You can go from there. I study. I'm gonna study foreign exchange marketing, and I market live to make money and fund my apparel company for 2019 year. That's a good like little plan. That's what's up. Find me on Instagram to learning how to make money from your phone. That's dope. Starting business for myself, 9 to 5 walk journey. That's good. I started on January 1st of last year, 2018. I started my hair. Started like twisting my hair and stuff like that. Here it is. This is the 1 year I was from bald. Remember that I was bald. You know what I'm saying? And this is the 2019 version of my hair. And I mean, there's some things here that I don't like. Like, I think maybe one of these are like really skinny. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is really skinny. But, you know, bad lining. Like, I went bald here. You know? Basically, I have this widow's peak that's kind of disgusting. But that was my journey from last year. I said I wanted to just grow my hair out. So that 9 to 5 walk away journey. I mean, if that's what you're gonna do, you wanna build your stuff up. I like journeys. Do your thing. All right. I like the journey. Do your thing. Just stick to it. No matter what people say. No matter how you feel, do it. You know what I'm saying? This hair journey right here. And many times I was like, man, I want to cut this. I really don't like it. I want to cut it. Now it's a staple for me. It's like not a staple, but it's an identifier for me. You know, so I like it. It's part of who I am. Is it gonna get longer? Yeah, I like it. Uh, 2019 to be happy and kill it on POD. Yeah, that's good. I think you know, I want to talk about Etsy a lot more. I think Etsy is gonna be a good platform this year. I think Etsy is gonna be a great platform this year, actually, and it was already good. I'm gonna start doing some Etsy reviews and stuff like that too, so you guys know. But you guys want to get into that? It's not really a POD. It's just a spot where you can list. All right, so you can use like Printful. You can make on Printful, list on Etsy. It's really cool. Um, let's see. New hair, new year, new hair. That's dope. Let's see. Thank you. Thanks for all your advice. We'll definitely hit you up. Love your content. Keep it up. Peace, love, and positivity. Thank you. My plans are to take small steps every day so I can make bigger steps towards anything. I want to manifest and be realistic with reachable goals. Money chaser. That's cool. You know, that's your journey. I think you got it, yo. Like, if that's the plan that you're gonna do, what year? What are some of your goals? Like, are you March 15th? Are you gonna have, you know, this much stuff ready by, you know, March 15th? By, let's see, January 2nd, not January 2nd, but July 2nd, that's gonna double. You know what I'm saying? Those are some of the goals. It's your realistic goals, but you know those plans are like small stepping stones to that goal. And then once you hit that goal, make a bigger goal, and then you know make a bigger goal after that. That's how I did my YouTube channel, right? I was like, okay, my first 10. After my first 10, I'll make a tutorial video and see how that go. By my 100, I'll make some smarter content. All right. By I think I said by 100, I'll do the smarter content, and it'll be in like a playlist, right? And I was like, okay, if I hit 1,000, I'll start doing other things. You know what I'm saying? So it started growing. It was like small, and I started growing it by, you know, making small goals here and there. I started Etsy account a month ago. Made my first $100. Man, Etsy is amazing, right? I'm telling you, you guys. I'm thinking Etsy is gonna be the spot for POD people, man. But I'm just gonna make a video on it. I'm gonna save that content for a little bit later, and we'll talk a little bit about it. But I think somebody told me uh, Udemy was the spot for me. I think that's what I'm gonna do this year. I think if you guys want more tutorials, like I'm gonna always do some talk videos. I'm gonna talk about things and, you know, go from there with that. But if you guys want some like design videos, that's definitely gonna be on Udemy. So I think I'm gonna sign up for Udemy and I'm gonna start doing that for you guys. So if you guys want, you know, that content, there'll be a link in it coming up. But so I have to get up out of here because I'm about ready to start doing some other things. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing some other things. It's 5 o'clock. It's dark outside, but I gotta do some other stuff. I gotta knock out a video actually. And I think I'm gonna start putting up the audio on my Patreon. So if you guys want to get on my Patreon, I'm gonna put that in here right now. Y'all should already know what it is because it's actually in the in the description box, so you guys should already know where that's at. Okay, there's Patreon. But I'm gonna go ahead and sign up out of here. So you guys stay amazing. You know, I don't even know how to like come out of this. Orientation is locked. I don't even know how to come out of this. Yeah, man, 100K is for this year. I believe I'm gonna hit that 100K. But I'm gonna go ahead and check up out of here, you guys. So you guys stay amazing, creative, and above all else, you already know the spiel. Go ahead and stay yeah, go ahead and stay awesome. Not awesome. Yeah, stay awesome, man. Stay amazing, stay creative, and go ahead and be awesome. I'm up out of here.